Hey y'all, Unbreakable here. So there was a post recently in regards to if you could say one thing to your narcissist, what would it be? And there were so many amazing answers, but one that really caught my eye was, you've left me physically, but why are you still in my head? Been there. How often do we struggle with that when we get out, when we're going through the healing, when we're feeling as though maybe I still love them, I miss them, maybe it wasn't as bad as I thought. Maybe I am crazy like they told me I was. Maybe I did make it up all in my head like they told me. Or the thoughts of, but they said they loved me. So how can we be where we're at right now when they said they loved me? And from time to time, they showed me they loved me. Why can't we go back to where it was before? Why can't we go back to where it was in the beginning? Or the thoughts of, why can't I get this person out of my head? Like, I want to carve these memories out. I don't want to think about them. I don't want to wonder what they're doing. I don't want to wonder if they're okay. I don't want to wonder if karma is catching up with them. Y'all, I say it all the time. You're not crazy. And I say it often that none of what I have just said, those thoughts, those feelings, those emotions, none of that is abnormal. It's more common than you realize. And it's easy for me to sit up here and say, just stop thinking about that. Just tell yourself you're better off. Focus on you. And those are all true. But when I say I get it, I get it. I get having nightmares every night, years later, because something recently triggered you, and so you are constantly having those memories, those nightmares, those flashbacks. I get it when I say, I want to see karma catch up with them. I want my justice. When do I get my justice? When are they going to feel what it is that they inflicted on me, or what it is that I am experiencing now? I gave and I gave and I gave and I gave everything of who I am in that relationship. And yet I'm the one here picking up the pieces. I'm the one with the scars and the wounds and the me. And yet from the outside, it looks like they just go on and live their lives, right? Oh, moved on to the next supply, and golly, why are they so happy? And why do they get to have someone in their life? And I'm here just trying to breathe. Just trying to roll out of bed. Just trying to get up the energy to brush my teeth. I come on here and I am open, real, raw, honest, and authentic. And that means I share real thoughts and emotions and memories and nightmares and triggers and struggles and toxic traits of my own. So when I say I get it, y'all, I get it. But what I also get is that I promise it gets better. You're going to start to see some light through the shadows. The clouds are going to start to part and the sun is going to start coming out. The pain isn't always going to be there. You're not going to wake up every morning dreading the day because you still are replaying the nightmares that you had all night long. So you're exhausted all day long because you truly didn't get any real sleep. You're going to come to a point where you're driving down the road and you're no longer looking for their vehicle. You're no longer wondering, are you going to turn the corner and they're going to be there? You no longer cringe and shudder when your phone makes some type of notification or rings. We're going to live with triggers. Let's be honest. We're going to live with triggers probably for the rest of our life. But how those triggers affect us starts to ease. They start to become less painful. And oftentimes, they bring us a giggle. Hear me out on that. They oftentimes will bring us a giggle because we look back on that and we think, this trigger used to scare me, make me cry, make me upset, just completely ruin my day. And now I recognize that it's just a blip. This person has no more control over me. I'm not afraid of this person anymore. And I know that sounds like fairy tale, right? Like thinking about how to get there from where you're at today, thinking about, I'll never get there. I'll never be there. I'll never heal. I'll never have a smile again. I'll never feel joy, peace, serenity. But you will. Y'all probably get tired of me saying it around here, but I cannot stress to you enough how true it is. You have to turn the focus on yourself. Whatever that looks like for you, be that therapy, be it journaling, being getting yourself out, being taking yourself out, dating yourself, learning how to love yourself, dressing yourself up so that you feel good one day, forcing yourself one day to take one more step. Healing is possible, and it all begins with us, y'all. Had a conversation recently with a friend of mine. And I told this friend, you've been taking care of people all your life. And this particular friend is in their 40s. I said, you've been taking care of people all your life. When are you going to start taking care of you? What do you like? What do you want to be when you grow up? And this friend of mine said, I don't know. I don't know what I like. I don't know what I want to be when I grow up. I've had this lifelong career and I don't want to do it anymore. When our eyes start opening to healing, when we get out of these toxic relationships, when we start to turn the focus on ourselves, all of these questions come up. And we don't have to know all the answers to them right then. It took me 52 years to be 52 years old. You cannot expect that you're just going to snap and okay, everything's all better. It takes time. It takes work. But every last bit of it is worth it. And the bottom line on why it's worth it is because you're worth it. Because you deserve that. simply because you are a human being on this earth. You deserve that. You deserve happiness and joy and peace. You deserve serenity. You deserve a healthy, gentle love. Simply because you exist. And I don't care what mistakes you've made. I don't care how many times you beat yourself up saying, I shoulda, I woulda, I coulda. We all make mistakes. But we continue to put one foot in front of the other. And we learn our lessons from our mistakes and we move on. Your happiness, your peace, your serenity, and your healing is attainable. And you deserve it. Because you exist. Y'all go be unbreakable.